got an old guitar, got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit, and let the blues lay where they are. 'Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate, light up an anime, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
Oh, what's up, Pops?
What's up, kiddo?
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday and we're at the shop.
Hang on.
Spirit Fest time.
It's not Spirit Fest this year, but hang on. I have
It's
to do
Frank's.
something because the sun just popped out after I pulled up this.
Oh, okay.
So why don't you hit the headlines? I'm gonna get out of frame and I'm gonna get this adjusted so we're not too bright. Now look, the sun's going away, so the lighting's getting better. So I'm gonna try to fix this.
We're gonna
You
go.
hit that.
Yeah, we're gonna
You
go
hit
in
that.
and out of beauty. Okay, today, man, this is so weird without you doing the gong. But here's how it's gonna work. Saturday at the Shop, episode number 387, which is 36 consecutive years of doing this show. Live from the lounge. It's Saturday night.
Saturday morning.
It is Saturday morning. You said Saturday night.
I know.
And cigar talk coming at you. Interesting.
Yep.
Pablo El Toro arrives for First Friday. And roulette with Pops. So that's obviously in the spirit of all this gambling in the NBA. We're gonna gamble on a bunch of stuff.
That's right.
I like it. I think that's fun.
I think it is as well. Hit that like button and the share button. We're going to be a little bit condensed. We have two reasons today.
Yes.
One of which is you can see in the frame this a really cool like awning marquee that we have to set up. We have a lot of construction to get ready for this evening's event, which of course is our Halloween event, and the Huskers play in 33 minutes.
Yeah. So big day all the way around, but today is the day. Tonight is the night that Industrial Cigars will have our 9th Halloween party. It is, well, let's put it this way. It's covered in the magazines. It is
every year?
It is absolutely a blast, and this year's theme was actually brought to us by one of our members, Garrett Reed, who had this idea for Saturday Night Live characters. And were you going to go into character there, honey?
She was about to be the spark.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm good.
Well, I've seen her
Dance?
Well, I've seen that, but I also
It's
saw her
terrifying.
come out. I saw her come out and show me her character in action. And she did it while standing on the edge of the hot tub and about went in.
You're
it was
kidding me.
classic.
You're kidding
me.
me.
It was classic.
I can't wait to see what you guys are going as.
Well, we're going as two different people. And mine is I guess in time what happens is people pass away. So where my character from the early 70s was two people, we're just going to have to say one of them.
One of them didn't make it?
40, 50 years later.
All right, I know who you are.
Yeah.
My skit is not from the 70s, but it is a 70s character. I'm looking forward to it. Tonight, it is, if you don't have tickets, go ahead and grab them. I'll drop the link in the comments. I'm really happy with what our numbers look like. It should be just enough for people to be walking around. It's not going to be super, super crazy.
Well, and dancing around too, because DJ Busy Bee will be in the house.
He will be in the house. It is Saturday Night Live. This is going to be so cool because there will be like 90 pounds of charcuterie here that the kind of haunted cone heads.
There's a lot of famous past Saturday Night Live characters that have clearly died, and they are still in costume, but they are skeletons. And they're all over the place, but in normal Begley fashion, this place is going to be so cool.
Apex set is already done. It looks cool as hell. I'm just so excited.
We're so excited. We want to let the cat out of the bag to tell you what some of these are, but we don't want to because we want it to be a surprise. We know the entire internet watches this show, so we want to make sure that we don't let the cat out of the bag.
What I like about this year's, not only the theme makes sense, and it also makes it so the costumes that people show up in are not crazy wild costumes that you have to, most of them they have to dress down and get ready for the next skit. So they're pretty simple.
Yeah.
But they're just little touches everywhere. It's just these nice little touches. It's not, I was sitting back there yesterday thinking, you remember when this used to be one of the most stressful days of the year?
It was the worst.
And thank you to Begley and to Rita for working for really weeks behind the scenes, making sure this stuff was all set up.
I'm excited for my house to not have any cardboard in it for a minute. That'll be nice.
So that's tonight. It is free. I'm really excited. We've got a number of brand
Why don't you
partners.
say that part again?
What's that?
It is free.
Shouldn't be, but it is.
It shouldn't be because we have a fortune in this thing, but it is free. In the past, we've tried tickets and we've tried all that other stuff to try to recoup some of this expense. How about this? Come on in, have a good time.
That's all
Buy
it
a couple
is.
drinks, have a few cigars, shake your tail feather, and let people go. So, which one are you?
That's
so
right.
I think
That's right.
Now the one that I was the one costume, and I had to send you the video because it was lost on you as well. But I thought having an area, maybe we make a special drink tonight. But for those of you that are over 36 years old, the Bassomatic.
You did have to show me Bassomatic.
The Bassomatic, Dan Aykroyd.
What's up, Bub Nick?
If you're having problems cleaning your bass, watch this, and you put the bass in a blender. I think we should have a Bassomatic drink tonight.
I think that's a horrific idea.
It is. It looks really bad.
It does. It's not a good look, but the Bassomatic is not a terrible idea for a cocktail name.
How many Chris Farley characters are going to be here? How many?
There's going to be a lot to Spartans.
There's going to be a lot of Spartans.
There's going to be a lot of Dick in the Box.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of. I think there's going to be a lot of those sets, and then there's going to be. We're going to see who the OGs are and who really knows some of these things.
Because when people see my costume, you're going to have to be old to get it.
And I can't wait for everyone to see Ali's costume because it's awesome. I'm excited.
Come on out.
Tonight's,
look, what else are you going to do? It's Saturday night.
And tonight we have a few brand partners in this. Iron Root Republic will be here.
Iron Root will be here.
They will be here.
Bring in the drinks.
They will be in the Weekend Update Parlor. Then we will have.
That's really cool.
We also have German Engineered Cigars. We have Brad and Marcia Fisher, who's the broker for Cavalier as well as German Engineered Cigars.
Right. So sponsors tonight: German Engineered Cigars, Cavalier Cigars, and our member and dear friend who has bailed on us at the last minute, Jamon with Definition Cigars.
It's going to cost him some boxes.
It's going to cost him
We're
a lot
going to give
of
them away
boxes.
for free.
Watch it. And then we're going to send him a bill. So, but these brands will all be out front. Brad and Marshall will be out front in costume.
It's all going to be right here.
Schlepping.
So we're going to do mix and match. So those who want to come in here, mix and match between those three, and it's 4-in-1 on everything here. So buy 4, get 1. And then if you interact with a little bit of everything going on, then go up to the front first. First, if you have VIP bags, pick those up when you're here. And when you're leaving, the first number of people who are on their way out, they'll have little grab bags as well.
Oh, nice. That's very nice.
Hubnick brought up a good point. We miss an opportunity here to not call this version of Saturday at the Shop Coffee Talk.
Coffee Talk. It's sweater weather.
Sweater weather. Like butter.
It's like butter.
Like butter.
Oh yeah, there are just when you start to go through the deal, and I have to find the Saturday Night Live channel.
No, I already have a playlist set up, so we've got it all covered.
Perfect.
Bring your laptop because we need to split it between here.
Okay.
So just bring your laptop and we'll have Saturday Night Live skits. I think I have like 8 hours worth on a playlist, so we're good.
Oh, that's great.
And it's all the ones.
That's great. No, so that's happening. Can we take just a couple minutes back in time and talk about last Saturday night?
Last Saturday night last weekend was a beautiful time in our history. A couple of nights with Nelson.
Very iconic. I mean, it was very. It was at the top of the pile for me.
It felt like a moment. It was very special. Thank you for those who came last weekend to the event. I thought it went extremely well. I thought it was well received when we gave Nelson his proclamation. He about cried. It was very special.
With Brandon had made this trip very, very special for Nelson, and what was great was his son Fabio was able to watch. So his son Fabio has watched his dad labor over the building of the largest cigar manufacturing facility in Europe, and he's watched that, but he's never seen kind of the fruit of his effort. And for Fabio to watch our guests, friends, family kind of gush over him, and really showcase his accomplishments and showcase the way that he does things. That was a very cool thing to watch. But last Saturday was actually in Frisco, Texas, Nelson Alfonso Day.
I need to admit an error I did to you earlier this week.
Okay.
And it's kind of on the Nelson special weekend.
Yeah.
We launched our special humidor.
Yep.
Right? So our humidor launched this last weekend. We moved a whole bunch of them. But I made the mistake, and I think we made the mistake, the messaging of how special this project was, to a point where someone bought it and they were like, "You gonna fire that up?" Like, "No, I can't smoke this."
Yeah, I'm not gonna open the box.
But to Nelson's words, he made him to smoke. So yeah, you may have that one on the side, but you really should fire it up and enjoy it. Don't sit on these things forever, even though it is a special thing. Elliot brought up a great point. He said, I was there that evening, and Hubnick to that point, he said, yeah, I've got it, but it's more special to buy the thing and then interact with it and enjoy it. And Hubnick was talking about how it's an amazing cigar. Actually, he just said they're amazing. This cigar's with extra age, whatever the blend is.
The reaction was, this isn't your normal Alfonso. This isn't your normal Atabey.
What a weird thing to say, because there is no such thing as just your normal Alfonso, your normal.
No, but it's just they're used to this special cigar, and they're like, it's even more special. Mm-hmm. So it was the night was great, but we still have the 10 counts available, and we're about to open the floodgates from a marketing perspective to those that have actually purchased Atabey in the past from us.
And then our members are gonna have access to a pretty cool promotion that we're gonna drop here as well. So for those of you who are getting ready to start looking for corporate gifts for the end of the year, we're going to set it up where you have the way to win the day twice for yourself and for the people you're around. So. Those will continue. They're continuing to sell this week, so those are just going to continue to go.
But I think you're right. It was so special to our family and to ICC and the utter respect that Nelson has for our entire entity, including all of our members, all of our customers, everybody. That level of respect, I think, kind of swept us away. And we're not saying that it isn't. That package isn't special, but I think the real message is it is very smokable.
And you should.
And in the end, you end up with what would be a $200 or $300 travel humidor. And for the cost of just buying those regular cigars, you're getting and they're not regular cigars.
It's a phenomenal value. And we do have some that are signed. I think he signed 10 of them.
There's about 9 or 10. Our friends up in Omaha, Paul West was in. He picked one up. And
good morning, Sean. You're fine. That Jaws showed up right across the screen. So those are here. I just loved last weekend. Tonight's going to be a party. I'm just so unbelievably excited. And I think it's because we're getting sort of to the tail end of our monster October.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of when you do that prolonged fast. You do a fast where you get to Wednesday and you're like, oh, I kind of want a burger.
Yeah.
And then you get to Thursday night and Friday morning, you go, shit, I could do this forever.
Yeah.
That's kind of the energy I have right now, and I think the team has it. Where it's like, let's go, let's do this.
I can tell you, around October 10th, the only thing I was cheering for was November 1st.
10th
then I knew
15th.
October was going to be over. But the fact is, let's just quick recap. First week of October,
Vision.
Luciano comes in, does an amazing event, rolling cigars, does the whole thing. We release Vision. We sell out 4 days later. Thank you guys for not getting the product to us fast enough to refill it. We'll get over it. Number 2, Nelson Alfonso, Fabio Oliver, they come in. We release this special product. Number 3, the greatest party ever.
I'm excited, and then number 4 to cap it off on the oh shit, I can't remember what day it is. I think it may be the 5th or 6th of November. Pablo Richard coming in from Switzerland, and we'll do First Friday with Patoro in the house.
Yeah.
Mike Weidra's in. That's gonna be a buying event. Those guys are talking silly stuff. I can't wait.
Yeah.
But what Ale just told me yesterday is, remember, we leave on that Friday. So because we're taking the kids to Disney as part of the vacation, we leave that Friday. So I'm going to miss that.
Oh.
I'm going to miss that. So I'm hoping Pablo is coming in on Thursday so I can see him and give him a big hug.
Okay, good. Friday. Because we were talking about leaving on Saturday.
Yeah. So it's going to be, we're getting to the end there. Wayne Ferguson, I'm so upset as we're setting up this morning. It reminded me, Wayne's not here for this evening. And this is his evening, Saturday Night Live this evening.
It is.
But I'm glad you're up there getting the job done, making that money, baby. Pablo in the house, always he's one of my favorite people on the planet.
On the planet.
The biggest travesty of starting this business is creating relationships that tight with people that live on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
That every time you say goodbye, you go, okay, I'll see you in 9 more months.
Yeah.
And you realize it's a heaviness that every time you see him, 9 months has passed. And it feels like 6 weeks. And that is a heaviness that comes with that relationship.
Yeah, it is, but it's also a tribute to these guys like Oliver in Germany with our German engineered cigars. He's been here. Pablo comes in from Switzerland. I mean, Nelson was here last week from Madrid. The people that are coming here to ICC are people that you just don't see unless you're in the industry and you're able to go to a trade show. That's the only time you're going to see them.
Trade show conversation.
Yeah.
This is the thing that hit us last week when Nelson's in here. I want to say this the right way because I don't want it to sound incorrect here, but how lucky are we that we just take for granted that Nelson comes and hangs out for a couple of days, Luciano hangs out for a couple of days, Darren hangs out for a couple of days. Fill in the blank. These guys are hanging out for a couple of days. Most retailers get them for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And they go on to their next.
Yep.
And then other retailers that they don't visit get 15 minutes of conversation at a trade show when you're looking and saying hi to other people as they walk by anyways. Our family had 48 hours of Nelson. The head of Habanos doesn't get the access to Nelson that we just had as an Atabay member or a non-member or whatever. So
and the experiences, to watch them have Texas barbecue for the first time, we took them to Hutchins, which for those of you that are out on the rest of the planet, you're missing some of the best barbecue maybe on the planet. To watch their reaction as they bit into this, and Spain is known for its beef, and they
don't
little
do it.
Fabio,
They don't do it like
they
they
just
don't do it
did
like
not,
this.
couldn't comprehend how good that was.
No. There's I think the best barbecue experience I ever had was that smoked pastrami from Cadillacs. You remember eating that? And we couldn't talk. I couldn't speak.
Yeah.
It was just noises.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh my God. It was just like.
They make their own. They make their own pastrami. The craziest thing I ever had. This is a tangent.
This is what we call in EOS a tangent.
They had beef cheek pastrami. And it's just like this piece of just,
Someone get Sean a napkin. He's got a little.
Sean's going, what time do they open?
Okay, Pablo Toro, because we have to get rolling here. Roulette with Pops, that is. Are you going to be able to do that?
What day is that? November 1st.
Oh, it's November 1st.
Yep.
A week from today,
Yep.
next Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, what we've been doing is making a point of having one of the Frakes boys sit down, and we just kind of sit around and talk about our favorite cigars and cigar experiences. And so this is going to be my turn.
Yep.
And everybody, Andrew did it last. Everybody enjoyed that. And, it's just a chance for us to all connect. And we'll go into Atabay. We'll fill it up.
Are you going roulette?
I can do roulette.
Let's do roulette.
Okay.
If you do roulette, I'll hold up to what Nelson said, and one of my cigars will be from.
See, this is the perfect thing. Is that roulette would be pretty cool.
Okay, so cigar roulette is the following. It's these cigars that you just never pull out of your humidor. You're saving them for a special occasion. You bring a couple of those up. You smoke one because you've been saving it for a special occasion. And the other one goes on a numbered slot. And then we go around and pull the numbers. And you get the cigar that is associated with the number that you pulled. But the person that gave that cigar tells the story about that cigar, why it's special, why it was being saved for that special occasion.
The one I had was, I think it was J-Dub, I think it was John Wilson. It was like one his grandfather gave him 25 years ago to start smoking cigars, and that was the cigar I smoked.
Yeah,
it was an LFD.
Kelly Haney did that too, and it was very, very similar situation. So yeah,
Really
it's fun.
special.
So we will do roulette.
That's
for my Frakes boys.
That's next. I will be there for that. I'm excited about that. Let's talk about a few cigars and let's boogie because we have a lot of construction to do in here.
Look, we've got. We did have some new Cavalier cigars show up this week. One is specifically made for the U.S. market, and it's no joke. So for somebody that wants something a little bit fuller bodied, that's the cigar. There are still a couple of boxes left of Cavalier LEs. I suspect they'll be gone in the next couple of days if I don't take them. There is a cigar that we had when we first opened, and then we brought a couple boxes back in by popular demand, and that is Tatuaje. So there's a few Tatuaje cigars that are in.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in.
No, come on in.
Sorry, we're setting up
Watch
for our
out for this.
Halloween event this evening, so come on in. Welcome home. Welcome home. Anywhere you want to sit, this is your house. We just run it for you. So you're talking Tatuaje.
Yeah, Tatuaje is, there's a few in here. We're going to see how they go, and then we'll slowly but surely expand on that. But I'm smoking it. Frankly, it's been a while, and I'm enjoying it.
I'm going to drop a link because that was the first ever ICCU we did with Pete Johnson.
Yes.
You can see it in the old lounge and everything. That was a pretty cool conversation. Dog lover. He's a great dude. I really, really dig Pete Johnson. Some other cigars. I smoked this week. This is the Kinsman
From
Definition. This thing is like, it's a Robusto. So you go, well, I don't know if I want a quick smoke. No. This thing slows you down. You take your time on this.
Yeah.
It really
You
slows
have to
you down.
smoke it cool.
Smoke it cool, enjoy it. And then in spirit of Pablo coming in, we've got the Patoros Serie P. Patoros, if you want to age a cigar, the Platino, black label, Platino Patoro, that is one of the best aging cigars in the humidor.
It's incredible. And it's a brand that goes under the radar. And if you think about it, back in the day, they were on the higher price of the spectrum. But they carry enough inventory that they have not been devastated by tariffs. So what's nice is you now look at what's happened with price increases. You've looked at, as we start looking at Atabay, a lot of Atabay and Byron's originally were kind of that $25 to $38 range. They're now kind of in that $30 to $50 range. Find me a Davidoff that's not $50.
Right.
Right? That's in their upper echelon of product. every cigar that seems to be coming out these days is boasting a $60 tag. You can still get a Patoro XO for about 38 bucks. And that is in my top 5 cigars that I've ever smoked, ever.
Agreed.
And the Patoro XO is here. It was the highest rated cigar by Half Wheel a couple years ago. It received the highest rating they've ever given. So that can still be bought under 40 bucks, which is incredible.
That is pretty, I didn't even think about that. That has remained very Swiss.
Yeah.
Very just straight line. They haven't done the big swings. That's interesting you say that.
I will also, I think the market is faced with the potential of 100% tariff on Nicaragua. Good news for us is the majority of our lines are from the Dominican. So that's good news, but I have actually made the effort, and I think others are, to notify people in DC that can hopefully get in the way. I sent a note to our representative, Pat Fallon, to just fight this.
Yeah.
Because we understand you want to put pressure on a regime, but don't wipe out a bunch of small family-owned cigar businesses at the same time by throwing 100% tariff on a very popular region of cigars.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just trying to make a country more unstable than it is already, it's going to work. But as you're hitting Nicaragua, if you go 100% on cigars, you think it's unstable now? Just watch what happens.
But and here's the thing, instead of, like, the FDA is good at throwing.
That looks like Ace Ventura fucking handled that box.
But if you take a look at the FDA is really good at throwing a blanket over everything that emits something that looks like smoke. So a vape is a cigarette, is a cigar, is a premium cigar, and they throw a blanket over it. Here's the issue. The issue is 1% of the exports from Nicaragua is premium tobacco. 1%. So my whole thing was, let's do this with a deer rifle and don't do it with a shotgun. You don't have to wipe out a bunch of small family-run businesses in the United States to make your point. Do a 99% tariff.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I'll tell you, the FDA in our own United States of America, God bless this country, does a really good job of making sure that cigar lounges already have an uphill battle.
Oh,
so
yeah. Unless it's weed.
It's not a.
Apparently, weed is not a tobacco, because that shit, they can do anything.
And you know, woe is me, because we stepped into this industry. But that's more a thanks to those who are watching and those who are here keeping these lights on. Because, boy, I tell you what, it's hard running.
If you don't know the difference between this, that's our Atabey order.
That's our Atabey order.
Hey, take pictures of those boxes, would you?
Yeah, lots of photos of those boxes. Who handled those? Do they know what that is?
Don't get me started.
All right, so watch how it lands on the ground. Okay, we got to get out of here because it's go time.
Yep.
Cigars, boom, boom. Event
boom.
tonight coming up.
Be here tonight in costume.
We out. Let's roll. Peace. Love you.